Hey, everybody, we're back. Coon Prairie Ramblers. Yeah, we're still here. You ain't going to get rid of us. We're going to talk about the if-bomb. But before that, we got KC and the Moonshine Gang over there.
Half awake.
Half awake, and we got Luke the Rebel without a clue.
Thank you.
Hey, we got Elvis. Anyway, and we got Mailman, the amiable, affable type.
There he is, still here.
You ready for that if-bomb?
The if-bomb is falling. Y'all take cover. Here she comes.
Ouch. Yeah.
Woo! Have mercy. My goodness, the studio's falling apart. That bomb hit so hard. So that's jumping around in here. Rats are running for cover. We're going to talk about the if-bomb this week is going to be if... All right. Do you believe in Elvis? You may believe in Santa Claus, but do you believe in Elvis? If Elvis were still alive...
I never actually saw him, but I believe in him.
Right. If Elvis were still alive, and if you were Elvis and still alive today at age 81, his birthday month, this is his birth month, and he's been dead since 77. He died at age 42, I think. If you were Elvis and still alive...
August 16th of 77, he died.
And it was a Tuesday. Not that I'm a big Elvis fan, but that's the day before my wife and I started going together. That's how I keep up when Elvis died. He died one day, we started going together the next.
Is that a coincidence? Or
I don't know.
Purpose?
I don't know. Maybe Elvis has a way of affecting...
You said Elvis died, I'm going to find me a woman.
That's right. Thank you very much. Anyway, if you were Elvis, and today, where would you be hiding out so you might not be discovered and people would think you were still dead?
Elvis is dead, and I'm not feeling so well myself.
That's a good book by Louis Grizzard, famous Southern columnist and author. Oh, my goodness. Check that book out.
Well, if Elvis, if he actually died... Or if he faked it. Then I would assume he had a lot of money stashed away. Because I understood he wasn't doing. He was kind of on the downhill slide. Wasn't he?
Was.
Yeah.
Money-wise or
money-wise? Well,
money-wise,
everything.
yeah.
But after when he died, it's like, oh my goodness, it's the end of the world, and everybody went out and bought Elvis stuff.
Yeah,
so
right.
His sales went through the roof.
And then his prodigy got rich. Lisa and his wife, or former wife. Yeah, Lisa Marie.
Priscilla.
Yeah, Priscilla.
Well, I don't think he staged it because of this.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Who would stage your death on the toilet? I'd make it a little more dignified.
Well, if you were an
king
author,
fell off his throne.
If you were an author, that would be a perfect way to end it. I mean, if you
if you were Carl Hyacin, yeah, that's the way you'd have wrote
exactly.
It. But
Elvis thought too much of himself.
Oh, yeah,
He was found dead laying on the toilet with his britches down, or his pajamas down around his ankles. Fall off the toilet, grunting and groaning. I don't think so. That's one sure piece of evidence that he's still alive. Another one is the fact that Elvis is still alive is when Lisa Marie married Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
You don't think he would have come out of the woodwork for that? We'd have heard from him.
Boy.
But where would you be if you were Elvis?
Also, there's a photo of him in a coffin, but that could have been somebody else. So.
Yeah. Wait, I've never seen you and Elvis in the same room. You might be Elvis.
Yeah.
Hey, Melvis. Melvis Presley.
Melvis the pelvis.
All right, quit all that jumping around shaking over there.
Yeah. I would be hiding in plain sight.
Plain sight.
I would be in Tupelo, Mississippi.
Yeah.
Because nobody in the world would ever believe that you were still alive, living in your birthplace of Tupelo. They would think, no, he'd be in Las Vegas, he'd be in Memphis, he'd be here, he'd be in Miami Beach, South Beach, he'd be somewhere, but he wouldn't be in Tupelo, Mississippi.
Would you have big sideburns and hair dyed black, or just let it go gray?
Probably have no hair by then.
Yeah.
I bet he's bald-headed by then. I'm sure he's bald-headed.
But he had a lot of maladies before he died. He had glaucoma.
They can fix that pretty easy.
And they had some other things that was going, hardening of the arteries. And
he was big into drugs. I don't care what people say. I read a book that was written by his bodyguards, came together and wrote a book because he had fired all them near the end of his career. He'd had them all his life. Went to school with some of them. And he had them all his life. And he fired them near the very end. And they were trying to wake him up and say, Elvis, you're crashing and burning. And the book is called Elvis, What Happened? Yeah. If you ever find that book, it is incredible. It's written by his bodyguards, and they're trying to wake him up. And he read an advanced copy of it, and he didn't like it, but he died before the book came out. But according to that book or whatever, he was big into drugs, and he would hide the needle injections between his toes and places like that.
But they say he was a teetotaler.
Right. I don't know that he drank. Well,
J.D. Sumner, I saw him interviewed, and J.D. said J.D. had a big drinking problem.
Yeah.
And he drank on stage
with the group.
Yeah, I mean, and he drank. He said he drank like a fifth during each concert, and he said he did it to keep his voice low.
It was low. He came to Arcadia. I got to meet him one time.
You did, J.D.
Sumner. He
and
the Stamps.
And the Stamps Quartet, yeah.
But he sang with Elvis's group, and later on he sang with a gospel group.
He kept a drink on the stool back there.
I think back in the day, a lot of the guys drank and smoked cigarettes to get that.
Yeah.
That wailing in his voice.
Nat King Cole. That's why he was such a chain smoker, because he said he set to keep his voice the way it was.
Anne Murray, the Canadian songbird or whatever, she said her voice is nice and low, like Karen Carpenter's was.
Yeah.
She said just before she'd go on stage, she'd be backstage, she'd smoke about 10 cigarettes in a row.
Wow.
Which I hated to hear that.
Yeah.
Everybody throwing the last away.
She's still around?
Yeah, she's still around. I don't know if she still smokes or not, but she said that helped her voice.
I may go home and smoke a pack today. They go sing in the bathroom, see what are the showers.
We'll all come an hour early next week. We'll stand out front and choke down the pack or whatever. We'll come in here and we'll all be talking like this. They're all gravelly voiced.
I don't know if you ever saw it, but there was a movie with Harvey Keitel, Finding Graceland.
I never saw the movie.
You ought to watch it.
I know Harvey's a great actor.
It's a good movie.
Finding Graceland? Really?
Yeah, it's a spoof. It's a light-hearted take.
Okay. And it's hard to imagine him in a comedy.
It's not a comedy.
But it's
a drama.
It's a dark comedy.
Yeah, it is.
A dramedy.
A dramedy.
That's what I call it.
It's a good movie. Well worth watching.
Wow. Did you like Elvis's movies better or his music?
I like to watch his concerts.
You like the live stuff better?
Well, I always thought the movies were so
corny.
So corny. Yeah.
They're all the same.
Yeah.
They just change the name and change the location, and he sings a few songs, grabs all the girls, fights a couple of guys, or whatever, and drives off into the sunset.
And he always knew when the song was going to start. Uh-oh, here comes the song. Yep.
Viva Las Vegas.
Then he had to do embarrassing things like get up and dance the clam, and made up a dance called the Clam to one of them movies or whatever. I'm like, you are kidding me.
That was Blue Hawaii, wasn't it? Or no?
I don't remember. I wasn't a
Kissing Cousins, Blue Hawaii.
He did a movie with Carolyn Jones, the lady who did Morticia.
Yes, he did.
Can you think of the name of that movie that he did? It was down in Louisiana. That was the one movie I did like. But actually, it was because I like Carolyn Jones.
His first movie was dramatic, where it was a Civil War picture, and he was in that, and Love Me Tender was the name or whatever. But he saw himself as a Marlon Brando actor, kind of, because he admired him, and he wanted to do serious stuff. That's not what sold. That's not what made the money.
Everybody wanted to see Elvis.
Yeah. That's right.
Jailhouse Rock was probably the best, wasn't it?
Well, Colonel Tom,
movie or song?
Colonel Tom had a lot to do with some of that, what he did and how he directed his career. He believed in Colonel Tom, who robbed him blind.
Mm-hmm. The strangest thing ever that I heard of was a guy singing a song at church one time. And he said he was asked to sing his song by request. And it was Elvis Presley's In the Ghetto. And I'm thinking, why in the world would anybody want to hear? Nothing against the song.
Should I ask him who requested that?
I think he requested himself.
I think Elvis called me and he requested I do this.
Right.
Because I don't think anybody would ever in their right mind say, hey, could you get up and sing In the Ghetto at church Sunday?
Holy moly.
What was your favorite Elvis song?
Did you like early Elvis or late Elvis or whatever? Elvis was bad about him, not impersonating, but copying other people's songs. It was a hit for somebody, he'd grab it and record
Big
it
Mama
too.
Horton?
Yeah, start with that. Thornton, yeah, with the Hound Dog.
Yeah.
She did that way back when, but it's quite different from and quite better. But
I saw Elvis when he was on the Sullivan Show. When he appeared,
he came out and they only showed him from the
I saw that show, yeah.
I don't remember. I didn't see it.
I think one of my favorite songs was Suspicious Minds.
Mm-hmm. We're called
I like a change in tempo of songs sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
When it starts out and then changes. I've always liked that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a song I know that you like and I like. It's Queen of the Silver Dollar. What is that? Dr. Hook.
Queen of the Silver Dollar.
It starts out real slow and like almost like
then all of a sudden, boy,
boom! It just kicks in and goes.
Like that.
And that's sort of the way Suspicious Minds. You know, it starts out a little bit slow and low and then builds up. And I love that kind of music for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
What about y'all?
Well, I
like?
enjoyed watching the concerts. The different concerts, but some of the good ones, not the ones where he was really cutting up and just
he'd forget the words. So
some of those concerts shouldn't even be on YouTube because it gives you the wrong. But some of the good ones, like the 1968 one.
The comeback special.
Yeah,
where
comeback
the black
special.
leather.
That was a good. That was a good one.
He was. I mean, people had basically forgot about it. But that put
If
him
I
back
Could
on the
Dream,
map.
he did that one. If I Could Dream.
If I could dream.
That put him back on the map. Of course, he did go into service for a period of time, and I still think he got preferential treatment.
Oh, I'm sure.
I didn't see his head shaved. He showed him getting a haircut, but they just gave him a close trim. He didn't get his head shaved.
I think I may have to ride my bike to Elvis medley.
There you go. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Well, a lot of celebrities went in the military. I'm sure they all got
Johnny Cash.
A lot of them did, but that was before.
But Johnny Cash wasn't famous when he went in.
No.
Oh, he was not.
Yeah, that was there before. But
he was just a regular old enlistee.
But Elvis had sort of dropped off the map because the Beatles were all over the charts or whatever.
Yeah.
He had to come back and claim his territory. So when he got out of service, he was famous for a little while. Then he faded, and the '68 comeback special came out, and that put him back on the map.
Back in those days, like Frank Sinatra had his own TV show in black, and then when Elvis came back, he made an appearance on Frank Sinatra's show in his military suit. He came marching out there, dum dum dum.
I always thought that he sort of held his wife back. You know what I mean? He didn't let her really get out in the spotlight.
Priscilla?
I mean, she was a beautiful woman.
Kind of a child bride almost.
He almost kind of kept her sheltered from the public in that he didn't want. I don't think he wanted anybody to see just how pretty she was. I think
she was gorgeous.
She was. But I think it kind of kept her looking like something different.
So she eventually got into movies. Was that after he died, or?
Yeah, because he wouldn't have let her.
Yeah,
they divorced, and he
would not have let her.
Another wife, I think. Oh, we're down to 30 seconds, and now the end is near.
Sing it, son.
All right, we better get on out of here. So we're going to take our Elvis self on out of here. So y'all be on the lookout for Elvis, and let us know if you see him out there anyway.
We're going to find out some gizzards.
We're going to eat some gizzards here shortly. Thank you very much. So be good, be humble, don't stumble. Take care, and we'll see you next week.